All right, today we're going to talk about something that can literally make or break your entire message before you even open your mouth. We're diving into the silent language of a powerful presence, and you'll see how your nonverbal cues can speak way, way louder than your words. Let's just kick things off with this quote because, wow, it absolutely nails it. Confidence is visible before it is heard. I mean, that's the whole ballgame, right? It means the way you stand, the way you hold yourself, your eye contact, all of that sends a huge signal long before you say a single word. But this brings up a really important question for all of us. You've done the work, you know your stuff, but what happens when the words you've so carefully prepared are saying one thing, but your body is screaming something else entirely? What happens when there's that disconnect? Well, that leads us right into our first big idea, the silent sabotage. This is all about those little things we do without even thinking, the unconscious physical cues that can completely destroy the power of what we're trying to say. I mean, this is the core of the problem, isn't it? You could have the most amazing, life-changing idea, the perfect presentation, but if you deliver it with slumped shoulders, darting eyes, or nervous fidgeting, the message just falls flat. All that power just evaporates. So, how do we fix it? Well, it all starts with your physical foundation. And listen, this isn't about being some intimidating alpha person. It's about being intentional, using your posture and your position to project natural confidence and to, command the space you're in. I love this analogy. Think of your posture as your own personal billboard. So, what's it advertising? On one side, you have the weak stuff, right? Slumped shoulders, crossed arms. That basically screams, I'm nervous or I'm closed off. But on the other side, you've got that powerful open stance, standing tall, shoulders back. That immediately tells people you're confident and ready. So, let's get practical. Here's a super simple checklist. Stand tall. It just projects authority. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't wear them as earrings. Face your audience head on. Don't hide. And, super important, make sure everyone can actually see you. This is the absolute bedrock of a powerful presence. Okay, once you've nailed that strong physical foundation, the game changes. The next step isn't just about you anymore. It's time for building the bridge. This is where we turn that personal confidence into a real, genuine connection with the people you're talking to. And there's a fantastic, super straightforward 3-step process for this. It all begins with eye contact. Then you layer on your facial expressions. And finally, and this is the one so many people miss, you practice active listening. Let's dig into each of these. Let's talk eye contact. Now, we're not talking about a weird, aggressive stare down, okay? This is about building trust. It's about showing you're confident enough to actually look at people. When you make eye contact around the room, you're not just talking at them anymore. You're inviting them into the conversation. You make them feel seen. And of course, it's more than just your eyes. Remember this, your face speaks even when you don't. Seriously, a genuine smile can create an instant connection. And you've got to make sure your expression matches your message. If you're talking about something exciting, look excited. It adds this crucial layer of authenticity. And the final piece of building that bridge is listening. The best presenters in the world are also amazing listeners. Even when you're doing all the talking, you can show you're engaged. Nod when someone asks a question, encourage people to jump in. It shows you respect them and it makes them feel valued. Okay, so your foundation is set. The bridge is built. Now it's time for the final dynamic piece of the puzzle, amplifying your message. This is where we use gestures to make our words come alive, to give them real emphasis and impact. Now, when it comes to gestures, it's all about finding the right balance. Move too little and you look stiff, almost robotic. But move too much and you just become a distraction. We're aiming for that sweet spot right in the middle, purposeful gestures. These are movements that actually have a reason to exist and support what you're saying. The goal here is just to be deliberate. So here's how you do it. Use your hands to emphasize your main points. Maybe you're counting them off on your fingers. You have to actively fight those random nervous twitches. And just ask yourself one question. Does this gesture have a purpose? If not, don't do it. So let's wrap this all up. We've just walked through 6 simple, but believe me, incredibly powerful tools. We've got posture, positioning, eye contact, facial expressions, active listening, and purposeful gestures. When you put them all together, they create a complete system for a powerful presence. And that really leaves us with one final thought. The next time you get ready to speak, to share an idea, to present something, Just remember, you've done the work. You've prepared. Your words are ready. But the real question is your presence?